Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Red 23 underscore the boss here, back at EA Sports College Football 25. So, in the last video, I had played against USC, University of Southern California Trojans. But I ain't gonna lie, that was a very tough team that I had played against. So, every quarter I had played, I kept scoring touchdowns. So, we was going back to back. So, the Trojans was coming back at first like they was basically winning at first. Then said I came back with a comeback. So we were basically scoring touchdowns back to back. Like we just scoring points over each other and stuff. Then suddenly the game ended up going to overtime though. So we was basically just trying to play out our best victory. So I was coming back as a win. They try to come back as a win too. So it was a back to back scoring touchdowns. And plus it was a very good game too as well. Then later on, I end up winning with 2 points, scoring touchdowns back to back with 2 points. So I had beat USC with 2 points from 59 to 57. So that was really a tough team that I had played against the, the USC Trojans, and it was a very good game too as well. But I'm glad I had came back with the victory though. So I was just not going to lose. So I was just basically trying to pull out the victory, trying to win the game though. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. And plus, I'm just trying to get many subscribers I can on my YouTube channel. Trying to get more subscribers I can get on my YouTube channel though. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So let me go ahead and upgrade my player. See what they got. So my accuracy real good though. So that's all I want to focus on. Have a good throw in the pocket. Let me get on the practice field. I'm doing a scrambling survivor. Scrambling survivor. That's what I'm gonna work on. Okay, escape the pocket before it become a penalty zone. Buy time until the time to throw time runs out. Then make a throw to an open receiver. You'll be worth points for yards, touchdowns, and hot spots. Score a touchdown will increase your multiplier, but getting sacked or throwing an interception will reset it. Escape the pocket before becoming a penalty zone. Okay, so okay. Let me reset that. Okay, I see what they're talking about. Okay, so I gotta get out the zone. Okay. Ah. Okay, I see how to do it now. Let me reset it. I see how to do it now. I gotta run out the zone. Damn. I did all right with it. All right, we got a game against Minnesota. So this must be the Iron Bowl though, against Minnesota. So they really ain't that good though. So let's go ahead and play against them. Play against them. Sorry about that. I've been smoking though, so yeah. But I mean, I've been smoking cigars though. I've been smoking cigars though. That's pretty much I've been smoking tobacco. Yep, I'm a tobacco smoker though. So we're gonna play against Minnesota Golden Minnesota Golden Gophers in the Iron Bowl game. Yep.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Oh, we rivals though. Okay.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's going to pass. Unloads it left. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He'll take a shot. And the pass is intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow,
But don't worry, I'll make a comeback. I'm gonna get that back.
I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Kerry Brown.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with...
Touchdown.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone.
Found my open man.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed.
Oh, he made the save.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Michigan completely controlled this rivalry game last year and just took the jug away from the Gophers.
Listen, Michigan's a program at this point with recent success. They're thinking about national championships. We've seen them in the college football playoff here in recent years. This is a rivalry game against Minnesota that they're expected to dominate, and last year, David, they did.
Michigan, year after year, one of the winningest programs in all of college football. We expect them to be great. Always a tremendous challenge for Minnesota to try to get that little brown jug.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield.
Found my open man.
And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
I had to change the play up.
Snap in the shotgun. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Saw my open man.
That scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Where did he just go? The Golden Gophers ain't nothing, bro.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. In the lore of the little brown jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told him, well, come win it if you want it so badly.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but listen, it was important. I mean, it was helping hydrate people back in the day.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch.
Touchdown.
Takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try to get it to the edge. Sweet feet on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires.
Damn.
Oh, and now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Justin Willie.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Damn.
Slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Morris. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Touchdown. That was beautiful.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Fires on the move. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir.
Man, we're going to just sit.
Good job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind some players.
Time to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. Michigan has dominated this rivalry over the years, and they look oh so close to securing the jug again.
You look at Michigan on paper, and they have an advantage all over the place against Minnesota. It was a question of whether they could just stay out of their own way. If they eliminated the mistakes, we knew this was going to be a tall order for Minnesota, and Michigan just looks dominant.
Yeah, it stinks, but it is the facts. The facts are you're less talented at Minnesota, and you've got to play really, really well, especially in these rivalry games, and hope to catch Michigan.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Handoff to the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Damn.
Let's see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here we go. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he makes the catch at the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Don't look on your social feed today. You and team are getting roasted pretty bad. Okay. But I ain't gonna lie. I smoked that team, Minnesota, though. I already knew Minnesota ain't that good, though. Because every time Minnesota play, they really ain't that good, though. So let's go ahead and advance week. Beat them for 45-10. That's a huge blowout right there. And I had unlocked Field General. Yo, do you have a fake account? You actually post in some dude's comment from your real account defending yourself in the third person. You're getting roasted even harder now. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Catch me in the next video. Peace.